we have a serious issue to talk about. I mean, a serious issue. This hat. No, no, no. Really, but this is not a fishing hat. This is like some fashionista, undercover James Bond, undercover spy type hat. No. No, not flying. Okay, today we're going to talk about chatterbaits versus spinnerbaits. We'll start with my personal favorite. A lot of this is personal preference is the spinnerbait. Spinnerbaits are, I love fishing them in the thinner grass that, like, it's the thin blades. It basically, it's like your lawn grass, but longer and a little bit more fragile. Like that type of grass. I hope you know what I'm talking about, but I don't know the name of it. Or I'm forgetting it. I can only think eelgrass, and I don't think that's it. But either way, I love fishing spinnerbaits and that, and I love fishing spinnerbaits in more of an open water type scenario where I'm throwing to like wood, docks, pilings, seawalls, stuff like that. That's where I like throwing a spinnerbait. Whereas a chatterbait, I like throwing in hydrilla and milfoil, like on the edges of those, or sometimes you have like your patch here, and all that, and you have those like little channels or natural funnels, clearways. I love throwing them that where it's not as thick, because for me, a chatterbait comes through that better than a spinnerbait and doesn't get caught up as much. Also, with all that cover around, you want to put off more vibration, so that helps attract more fish in that thick cover. And when it comes down to it in vibration, for me, even with a Colorado blade, this puts off a lot more vibration than this. So if it's a windier day, I would go to throw a chatterbait more than I would go to throw a spinnerbait. Now, it's also, if it's muddier, I'd almost throw a chatterbait than this. But also, I like throwing these on points. If it's something you can really like throw to that isn't grass, I'm probably going to be throwing a spinnerbait. I mainly only use chatterbaits in like grassy areas where it's hydro and milfoil, or pads. Pad fields in between the same nooks and crannies. I love throwing these in pads. I caught one fish doing that this year, and I gotta say it was pretty fun because I couldn't get them to commit on the frog, but I had this tied on and they committed to that, which that was pretty fun. But mainly if it's thicker, more stuff that you're gonna get caught in, I'd throw this. And even if you're really worried, I'd almost get like a chatter jig where you have your little weed guards. This is a new tech, so it has the 2 weed guard things, and I'd do that because it provides you that extra safety net of getting hung up. And then another thing is, if you're throwing a spinnerbait, an advantage is you can put one on this, but mainly if I'm throwing a chatterbait, I for sure have a trailer on it, which is hard to put a trailer hook on. I don't throw a trailer on a spinnerbait a ton unless I want to make a bull here presentation, and I know the fish are really bold. And so another thing is, I put a trailer hook on a spinnerbait a lot more than I would on a chatterbait. So I hope this was a quick video that helped you out on, this is just what I like throwing, chatterbait versus whatever. So if you liked it, hit the like button. If you want to make a comment, snide remark, roast me for dorkiest fishing hat alive, go ahead. And if you haven't, there's a red button down there. If you haven't, it's a subscribe button. This is gonna be my running joke right now. There's a subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button if you're watching this video and you haven't. If you haven't subscribed and you already subscribed, I really hope you're enjoying these videos, because I really can't fish. Hunting is kind of a hit or miss right now because it's either super cold or it's like warmy, rainy. Like, what the heck is that? Like, warm by me, like 40 degrees. But I don't know, it's odd. I will try to do more hunting videos and see if it's almost better, because I have realized the shoulder mount can get off the bird, so I think I might have to wear the head mount. But other than that, hope you enjoyed this video and see you on the next one.